So this is a rage dream that I had last night. I don't have very many of these. Rage does not appear very often in my dreams, maybe a couple times a year. So I was in my sister's room and she was mad at me because I had gotten rid of some furniture that was inefficient and I brought in better, more efficient furniture. So I got rid of this bookshelf and she was upset about that. And I told her that furniture was incredibly inefficient. And she said, "But that was my biggest shelf." And then I told her big does not always equal efficient. And I cannot emphasize how stupid this shelf was. First of all, it was ugly and poorly made. It was this unsealed particle board and it took up an entire wall, but it didn't help to house items or store them in any kind of efficient way. It was just really stupid. Some of the shelves would fit super short items, and that could be useful, but so many of the other shelves were for super tall items, and my sister didn't have super tall items, so there was a bunch of wasted space. And I told her, the shelf takes up the entire wall, but the actual shelves on it are not adjustable. They're poorly spaced, so they house very few items. Can't you see that? Look at this other furniture that I brought in that is going to be much more useful, a much more efficient use of the space. But she argued with me and she said, "But I don't like the look of that furniture. It's not satisfying." Now I was really angry with her. What a fucking idiot. I pushed her to the floor violently and I put my boot on the side of her face and the side of her head, and I was pinning her head down against the floor. And I was enraged at this point, pure rage flowing through me. And I said, "Life is not fun. It will never be fun. It's not satisfying. It's not supposed to be satisfying." Then there was this roaring sound that filled up the whole dream. And I woke up, or at least I thought I woke up, and I was still hearing this roaring sound. It felt really real. And I thought that a plane was flying really low, too low, and was going to crash into my roof. And it took me a few seconds, but I finally really came to and woke up and I realized there was no sound at all. And I still felt this sort of aftermath of the rage, like a rage hangover. Very strange dream.